Did you know there is a card-carrying, well-established and elected Republican running against Donald Trump right now? Massachusetts Governor Bill Weld is out on the hustings. He's been on this show once, and now he's saying, I assure you, next year in a two-man race, I'm going to be well over 15%. So by the book, I should be in debates with Trump.
I should be in debates with Mr. Trump, and I figure either I get a debate or I get an empty chair for me to talk to with 80 million people watching. Either one of those is good. This year, I'm sure he's going to, hang tight and not give any ground whatsoever. So I think my gambit has to be to challenge Alec Baldwin to a debate. He can come out with his red Trump wig, and we'll see who wins that.
Now, before you think it's all self-interest, note that a whopping 43% of Republicans say they actually are open to a Trump primary challenge, although most do still support Donald Trump. Former Governor Bill Weld joins me now. Thanks for coming on the beat.
Ari, it's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Why are you name-checking Alec Baldwin?
Oh, I just think a debate with Alec Baldwin would be sensational. It probably would be better ratings than Trump and Weld.
And you'd really do it?
I absolutely would do it. Yeah, sure. Two large orange men going at each other.
But the idea there is mixing the fun with the serious, that you think, and again, we're in a world where Donald Trump and others are experimenting with media. You think you, the real governor, against Alec Baldwin, the fictional Donald Trump, would still show us something? What would it reveal?
Well, Alec Baldwin is a pretty smart guy. I think he could probably come up with some good lines, but so could I. So could I. I've had a lot of practice in debates.
I'll tell you what. So you mean what you say?
Yes.
We invite Alec Baldwin on the beat, and we would have you both on. We would televise at least part of this imagined debate if he'll take you up on it.
It's a deal. Thank you.
Let's take a look at your slogan. The president wants to, he says, keep America great. Let's look at what you're running on.
Today we need Bill Weld more than ever, because America deserves better.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay?
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
And Mexico will pay for the wall.
You also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
A better America starts here.
What does it say that your big introductory ad there has a lot of Trump and not as much of you?
Well, there's a lot of me in that ad, too, but I do think it's fair to say that this president knows almost nothing. He said we should get out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership with 12 Pacific-facing nations because it would be dominated by China. He didn't know that China wasn't a party to that. So the whole idea that we would have a China-free shot at the Pacific. I doubt very much when he ripped up the Iran deal that he knew our European allies were also parties to that. He said that NAFTA was the worst treaty ever, and he said, I'm going to rip it up, and he negotiated its identical twin because it actually benefits all three countries. I mean, it's no accident that Donald Trump, the stable genius, charged his lawyer, Michael Cohen, with threatening the University of Pennsylvania with a lawsuit if either Mr. Trump's grades or his aptitude scores ever leaked out and became public.
Your issue with Trump is more about his ignorance or his values?
No, I think he's just going about everything the wrong way. I think he's hopelessly over his head. The reason why is not far to seek. He had no preparation for this job, and it shows. It shows painfully, both domestically and on the international side. When I see him sitting down with his much favored autocrats to have serious discussions about the future of nuclear weapons, it's a little nervous-making, frankly.
Would Weld administration ever do the North Korea visit the way he did today, or this weekend?
Well, I think that's a lot of show, and a lot of this stuff is show. Trump saved us all from a three-part invasion of Iran that was going to happen yesterday and kill 150 people. Well, that was between him and John Bolton that he saved us from. Now we've been saved from the 25% tariff that Mr. Trump was going to put on Mexico, which would have increased the price of every car coming to the United States by $9,000. It was never going to happen, but it was just setting up an untruthful statement that, oh, Mexico already made concessions to us, so we'll withdraw that 25%. It's stage management. It's not real government.
As a longstanding Republican official, Republican governor, it's very interesting hearing you stand out from some of the colleagues that you've held, in high esteem for a long time, and standing up to this president and seeing you on the race, and we'll keep an eye on it. All right?
Okay, great, Ari.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks,
Governor Bill Weld. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.